Happy Saturday. Okay, you're going to get a special 2-for-1 today. I've got both videos that I had been planning, the one from last weekend when I was away, as well as I'll add in today's video. So what I'm quickly going to show you is that awesome, it was this one. It was our gift card holder that I did for Halloween. Now I'm actually going to change this one up a little bit today, and I'll show you what I've got. So I started off with a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 inches by 6 inches. And I've got the gift card holder framelit set. And I'm just going to run this through my Big Shot. So I can get that set up. I got to aim to kind of keep this in a shot today. Okay, and that one. And we'll crank this through. I apologize for any jiggling as I crank. I'll use the video stabilizer after. And so that comes out awesome, and it's perfect and ready to go. And then I'm just going to get rid of my Big Shot. And once I've done that, you can see it's pre-scored, everything's kind of ready. So I can just simply fold these over. And there. Now for me, I like to use the fast fuse on this. It's a 3D one. I want it to stay together. So I'm just going to run a little bit of fast fuse there. Oh, of course, now I didn't roll it over to get it off. Okay. Now I got a little bit of fast fuse outside of where I wanted it. And I'm just going to rub it off like that. I can do that, but only if I do it quickly after the fast fuse has been added. Okay, so the gift card holder is ready to go. This is perfect. Fits Visa cards, kind of anything like that. Not that you're going to give anyone your Visa. But now you're good to go. And then I'm just going to take the Kinda Eclectic stamp, and I'm going to use the Starburst one from that. And I'm actually going to use it with my black Memento ink. Okay. See, make sure that's got good coverage, and I need to stop jiggling the camera on you. There we go. Okay, so this is already closed and good to go, so I'm just going to go over it like that. Okay, and then the other thing, Hill, this is just for you. Hillary was saying to me that if I'm doing a Halloween project, it can't look so clean. So we're going to dirty this guy up, and I'm just going to use my basic gray for that one. And a sponge. I know it's on my desk and I don't want to stop the video to go looking for another one. So now I've actually got, these are the My Paper Pumpkin stamps from this month. They're awesome. And it's funny, someone commented to me on, I don't need to get 12 months of Halloween projects. My Paper Pumpkin is just the name of it. It doesn't actually have to do anything with pumpkins or Halloween, but the October kit does have a Halloween project in it, which is amazing. If you haven't seen it, that's something you'll have to check out. Okay, so I'm going to ink up that awesome Boo stamp from it in, I'm just using my Memento Black. I love the way that this works, and I totally just smudged it because it popped up. But you can't tell because that worked out great. Okay, so I've got that one on. And then there's a whole bunch of other super cute stamps in there that you could use. I'm actually using, and this is something you can use to add a little bit of detail to any of your projects. These are actually retired washi tapes, but I've kept them. And just more so you can see what the project looks like. You could use this gift card holder for any occasion. So it doesn't have to be Halloween, but and I still had some of last year's washi tape, so I'm just going to throw that on. Just a second. Can she do this? Okay, so now you can see we've just added that washi tape on for a little bit of detail. I just want to trim this because I want it to be all pretty and perfect. Because you know Halloween's totally pretty and perfect. Good Lord. Now, in my kit that I got from My Paper Pumpkin as well, there were some awesome stickers. So I'm actually going to grab a couple of these and put them on. Okay, so we're totally close. Okay, now to finish it up, this is also from that gift card framelit. I've cut a little banner, and I'm going to use another stamp set here. This is called the Holiday Invitation one. It's awesome. It's got a ton of different occasions in it. So I'm going to use that. And I just got my hands all inky because I totally just touched the black ink. And I'm going to use the little Be Scary stamp from it. And I'm going to use it with Tangelo Twist. So here we go. And I'm going to keep it, of course, now can I do this without getting everything inky, considering my fingers are covered right now. I'm going to go in here and do my little Be Scary. Now, I don't want it to be, yeah, and I totally schmoed it, sorry. But I'm going to just keep going here so you can get an idea of what it's going to look like finished. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some snail on the back of here. I'm not going to use the full length of it just because I feel like, oh yeah, it's too long. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to put that on, and then I'll just go back in and give this a little snip. And then I'm going to go in with my glue dots, and I'm going to just take some of the little bits of sequins from the My Paper Pumpkin sequin trim, and I'm going to add those. Apparently I'm going to add those to my finger and not to the card. Let's try that again. I'm going to add those to my card. Front. And then I think that I'm going to too, just because this will reach around, I'm going to hold it closed with one of the little clothespins from the In Colors. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, and finally, I think I will just use a little bit of my Tangerine Tango and Basic Black linen thread. Oh, if only you could, you're just seeing a small amount of my mess. It is mind-boggling what I have done in 5 minutes. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this. Okay, so I managed to not cut my fingers off, and I have got this ready for you. Okay, so I have equal amounts of my Baker's Twine in both Tangerine Tango and Basic Black. I'm probably repeating myself. If only you could see how many times I have stopped and started because little boys have come in the room to ask mommy questions and the dog barks and... Anyway, just a sec. Now, can I do this while filming? I can tie knots, no problem, when no one's around. The second someone's watching... Okay, and I want them to be, I like them apart like they are on the other side. There we go. And I'll just use these two and tie them in a little bow. There. Ta-da! So I've got my little gift card holder. Now, some of you are probably going, why is she making a gift card holder for Halloween? Well, my little boys get enough candy, it seems, to sink a battleship. And so instead of giving them candy, I thought I'd just stick a little $10 iTunes card in here, and they could go get something that they wanted for their iPads or whatever. So I hope this gives you some inspiration, and I'm sorry it took an extra few days to get you your video, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope I'll see you on Saturday for my next one.